My name is Black Phoenix. I'm the owner of Hog On Welding LLC that's based out of Phoenix, Arizona. I'm from Little Rock, Arkansas. I was born in Pulaski County. I was raised in Southeast Arkansas in McGee, in Desha County, Arkansas City, Dumas, Reed, Deramore, Lake Village, all up through those areas. Eudora. I branched off once I got out of prison, and I went to Newport, Arkansas, and I lived there a little over 5 years. Then I lived there, and I moved to Memphis. I went from Memphis to Fayetteville, Arkansas, and from Fayetteville, Arkansas to Kansas City, and from Kansas City to Denver, which I lived in Denver when I was young, and then we moved back to Arkansas, and then I moved back to Denver, and then now I'm in Phoenix at the moment. But I wanted to give you just a brief background check on me, who I am, where I come from. Like I said earlier, just a few minutes ago, I did 10 years incarcerated. I got incarcerated when I was 16 years old, and I did from 16 to 26. And after staying out 5 years, I went back for another year due to a technicality, and actually it was for forgery, for three $10 bills. The most craziest stuff you can imagine. And no, I wasn't making them. The situation, you don't even know. Anyway, I just had to say that because I just want you to know that I'm no different than you. I'm flawed. I'm black. I've been to prison. I look different, you know. So I have had stumbling blocks and stepping stones that I had to overcome in life. And what I did, I decided to, not go by the system rules. Yeah, the system said that I couldn't make it. The system said I had to pretty much work a low-end job and just barely get by. So I had to learn the game on my own. And yeah, I paid some big prices, but I'm glad of the sacrifices that I had to make, because I did run across some good people. So what I did was, once I learned the game completely, after doing 10 years incarcerated, I worked again 10 years for someone else, learning the game, learning the system. So I kind of feel like I did 20 years incarcerated, because I did 10 in prison, then I realized on the job it was pretty much like being in prison, with how you had to obey orders from people that might be even oppressing you for a little bit of money, So I gave up at one time, and I decided, hey man, I'm done with this welding. And, I ventured off on the streets and did a lot of different things, but welding was always something I could bounce back and get easy $15 at the moment where I was at an easy $15 to $18 an hour. I could jump in and get a little money and stop and jump back in the streets. And I had a couple of my partners like, man, boy, you need to do something with that, man. You're the only one that can jump in and get some money. I'm like, man, I ain't trying to make them rich. I'm trying to get myself rich. But I didn't know the game, though. So I was bucking the system. So once I learned the game, I decided to establish my LLC, get my EIN number, learn how to get it, learn how to do my own paperwork, learn how to pretty much build the business, how to market it, how to advertise it. I had to learn all this on my own because I was paying people to try to get it done, but I wasn't in control of it. You know what I mean? And I wasn't getting back what I thought, what I should have got from what I was paying. And that's what you learn being an independent artist too, because we pay different DJs, we pay different promoters, we pay different concert promotions to try to get on shows and do this, and not knowing exactly how to invest our money, exactly how to put the money where it needs to be at to see a benefit. And yeah, if you got a good record, you got to put some money behind it. You got to know how to network the record, and I had to learn that too. So, needless to say, I had to learn this thing as a whole, and I didn't give up, regardless of how many times I fell on my face, and I tried to build a business up, like my first studio in Fayetteville. I tried to build it up, and I tried to help some people that I was close to, and it didn't work out. But that's life, though, you know what I mean? But what I didn't do is give up. So what I'm telling you is why I created this welding and hip-hop program was to teach my folks out there who really want to learn and really want to do better, make a check. Learn a solid trade, a skill that you can actually turn into a business fast. You know what I mean? That you can actually travel with and see the world with. And then, if you still like your hip-hop like I do, you can learn how to invest some of your money the right way to get you some good records, some good promotions, setting up your website and getting your shirts and your merch and getting yourself in line so that you can do tours and build up a fan base. Because if you got some good music, there is a fan base out there for you. But you got to invest. And let me say this real quick, because I have heard a lot of independent artists say, oh man, you know, I want to invest in this. I'm trying to get an organic following. Man, let me tell you something. Nike, all of these big companies, they didn't get an organic following. Everybody that's booming, they didn't get an organic following. They had to pay to get the massive. Now, it was maybe a little, maybe a lot, but they had to invest something to let other people know in other countries, other people in other states know that Nike is the brand to go with. And Amazon, they just didn't, get it organically. They had the network. And now it's a household name. So if you're going to turn yourself into a household name, you got to think outside the box, and you got to invest in yourself, and you got to network. This is my business card. Hog On Welding. And I pretty much just got my information on it. I know you probably can't see it all, but I invested in this. This is a small investment. But having some of these to pass out just with my information on there, showing what I do, my number, my email, that helped a lot. That opened up a lot of doors for me. So all I'm saying, if you're really going to do this and you're going to take it to the next level, you have to invest in yourself. You got to stop making excuses. You got to stop wanting someone else to do it for you. You know what I mean? Yeah, we need help. Yeah, we need to rub shoulders, but we have to do this work ourselves. You have to go in the field and you have to plant. You have to till the garden. You have to do all this yourself to really appreciate the hustle, to really know what it takes to get in that top 2%. They say 98% won't make it. Only 2. So if you're going to be in that high, top 2%, you got to find your way. And you're not going to do it pretty much off piggybacking off somebody else. Everybody I have watched and learned from some of the OGs that I really respect, like Master P and Prince, Jay Prince. All of these entrepreneurs, they had their own way. Yeah, we can learn from them, from their steps. But you have to find your own way. What is your way? You know what I mean? Some people mess their face up. Some people do all type of stuff. Me, I'm not doing that. I'm keeping it hip-hop and rap from where I was from. You know what I mean? And I'm going to give you some good blues rap. And why I call it blues rap, because it's going to be my personal experiences, the things that I have seen, witnesses through others, or whatnot. But it's going to be stuff that people can relate to. And I'm going to put it in a song. And I'm going to make it fun. Some things might be emotional, but that's blues. That's the reality of life. Every day you don't smile. Every day you don't laugh. Every day you don't cry. Sometimes the sun might not shine, but you know one thing for a fact, it's going to shine again. So get your hog on. Black Phoenix, I'm out. And that's why I created the Welding and hip-hop program. And that's why I'm trying to push it and go nationwide and help whoever need it. So if you know someone, and if it's you, contact me. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to go across the U.S. teaching, doing seminars, doing tours, and also promote my music. So if you like what I'm doing, and if you want to get certified, if you want to learn more, if you want to get independent, follow me. I'm on Hog On Welding on YouTube. It's Hog On Welding on Instagram. And it's Hog On Welding on Twitter. And Black Phoenix SMR. I'm out. Y'all be blessed.